Good afternoon, everyone. I'm feeling pretty salty today. How about you? For today's issue, I'd like to discuss about why do girls dress provocatively if they don't want attention. This was a comment and post that I saw on Reddit, and I wanted to put in my 2 cents on this issue. Well, usually the argument is that women have the right to dress however they please, and that people should not dictate how they dress, and that they do not deserve attention or should not be given attention by men who stare and who approach them and who make advances for them, and that these such behaviors are unwarranted. And while one might argue that that is the case, I'd like to draw attention to the fact that I am a man who has worn short shorts and who has worn yoga pants. I have been beaten up in school and been told by authorities just not to dress like that. I have been kicked out of classrooms for wearing tight pants and short shorts. I have been kicked out of gyms for wearing yoga pants. I have had the police called on me before for being in public situations where there are children for wearing short shorts. And I'm not wearing anything particularly over the top, just the same things women wear, at least in the same style. I have been kicked out of stores before for the same reason. So society overwhelmingly accepts that I'm not allowed to wear this, that I'm not allowed to dress like that. Society has imposed upon me and many other people this notion that this is provocative, that it is sexually exorbitant, that it is exhibitionism, and that it is not welcome. If I show up to a date like this, women will think I'm flashing them. I have been told before that I need to put on clothes, or I have to leave the area, or I have to leave the premises. People see a man dressing in the same way that women dress, in the same kind of revealing nature. They will see it as exhibitionism, just like flashing. So knowing this to be the case, let's assume that women do have this right. I noticed that in many of the comments that people will say that they have a right to dress the way that they want and that they can do whatever they want. But at the same time, people will also say that a man is expected to be a gentleman. And I see many of such posts on the media talking about how a man should be a gentleman, how a man should be a gentleman. But what about women? What about women acting like ladies? What about women being ladies? Why is it that all of a sudden women are allowed to dress however they want? They can look however they want. They can spit, they can curse, they can fight, they can join the military, they can vote, they can work, they can not work. They can choose to stay at home if they want to with their parents. They can choose to live with the husband or with the man, or they can choose to work. If they stay home, then they are a good homemaker, or they're just a good girl living with their parents, taking care of their parents. There are only good things associated with the woman staying home. But at the same time, if a woman chooses to work, oh, well, now she is being a strong, independent, ambitious woman. She is doing a good thing again. You never see the reverse. Men aren't rewarded for being hardworking. No one tells a man that they are strong and independent. I have never seen a man's profile say that you have to have a job, that you have to have a car, that you have to have a degree, that you have to be funny or entertaining or anything like that. Men are regularly expected to be a certain way, whereas women are given the privilege to do whatever and anything they want. So women have the right to dress however they want. And men are also expected to be a gentleman and not look. Several people have told me on many social media websites that a woman can dress however she pleases, but a gentleman should not look. So if men are expected to not look by being a gentleman, then I wonder what responsibilities do women even really have in our society these days? When I go to restaurants with men, they say that they need to go to the bathroom. Women will say, I need to pee. I've never heard of a man saying that at a restaurant before. Only women say things like that. If women have the right to wear whatever they want, then men have the right to stare. Men have the right to roll their eyes in their eye sockets in any direction that they please for as long as they please. My body, my choice, right? Isn't it funny how women will dictate their autonomy and behavior and yet put rules on what men can and can't do? Yes, girls can wear short shorts, but if a guy wears short shorts, he will get in trouble. Like women women won't date a man wearing short shorts. Women don't find that attractive. Women don't like that. And not only that, women will complain about it. They will complain about a man wearing short shorts or makeup or something like that in class. They will complain. Some might argue that staring is rude, but also isn't dressing provocatively rude?